Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Stoneshard, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our guide for complete beginners in Arna, and you can see we got some pain. We're low on supplies, and we're going to bail this mission just temporarily and head back to Osbrook here and rest. Now, if we had a sleeping bag, we could, rest outside, but that wouldn't really help. The pain would pass, most probably, and we would save the game, but it wouldn't help us with our healing salve situation, and we want to get that vigor boost. Sometimes it's better just to be patient, which is a lot of the time why I don't like, unless I feel really, really powerful, there's a fox, to try to complete a mission quickly, or a contract quickly. I am going to pick up this morale. By the way, again, still holding out hope that they will allow you to see your cooking recipes when you're not at a cook fire, but the sticks are nice to have for making kebabs and skewers. Okay, that's a scary noise. If you hear a scary animal noise like that, yep, there's a wolf. Just back away. Just be like, I hear you. Now, we could actually just go to the Drunken Woodsman Inn and rest there. Actually, let's try that out. Because of the update, I don't really ever go to the Drunken Woodsman Inn as a point of rest. But if we can get a healing item there and rest there, then that'll do just as good as going all the way back to Osbrook, and it's closer. So let's just see how that plays out. I'm getting a lot of shrooms. All right. Yeah, there's enough shrooms around here just for us to probably not have to pay for dinner at all. Alright. We're already not in pain, by the way, and our health is up to 88%, which is good. He doesn't have a healing salve itself, so we could supplement with herbs if we wanted to. He does have leeches, which are a injury treatment. They do hurt your morale. But they could be a substitute for a salve. To be honest, I don't really use leeches that much, so I'm going to buy them and use them just as a kind of demonstration for the guide series to see how smart of a decision it is to use these in place of something like a salve. I don't even think we need one right now. This will just be something we could take into the dungeon to try to save time. And this will also be a fun little learning moment, which is like, is the Drunken Woodsman Inn a reasonable substitute for going back to Osbrook early game if you're out of certain supplies? I mean, they have food, they have alcohol for morale, they do have crowbar. You're not going to probably repair your equipment here, but they have a lot of services. And let's see, I'd like to stay for the night, and one day is 15 crowns. All right, great. Do you have any work for me? One of our recent guests is Bryn Bailiff. Okay, so he wants me to talk to him. And heard anything interesting? What about good hunting spots? So he'll tell you for 200 crowns, which is a lot. And I'm not going to pay that. I'm going to use his fire, though. So you could see that if we want, we can make some skewers. We'd need a piece of meat to throw on with our mushrooms, or a piece of fish. So if we could just get one piece of meat, we could make a skewer. Or we could go ahead and just make, you know, some stew. Mushroom salad. We do have a bunch of mushrooms. But we don't have a veg or a leek. So we could just eat the mushrooms by themselves. Or see, do you sell just any raw meat? He doesn't. He sells like just a completed meal. Anything new? Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs then. And our room is this one. Alright. So these sticks are not really necessary considering we can't actually make a skewer. We do have garlic, which is a veg, but I don't think we have any others, so it's not an ideal situation in that regard. So I'm just going to go ahead and not... What do I have? This is a berry. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sleep. And I'm going to sleep until 5. Get us a nice vigor boost and go back. And we have completely healed by doing that. Now, let's go ahead to our health. And you see how hungry and thirsty we are. So, in a spot like this, I could look for a veg, or I could just eat what I have. Yeah, pine cone is junk. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. That straw is free. Nah, I don't want that. Let me see. So we could just make gruel, but it would make us sad. But we could just roast the marshmallows. And let's compare roasted penny bun to regular penny bun. So you could see the hunger change, the resistance, and the food. And it is better, it spoils faster if you roast it. But why not? Just roast them and then eat them. I tried to smear the garlic on there at the last minute. Game wasn't having it. Alright, perfect. So I'm just going to eat. And bring up your hunger. It doesn't look great, like when you're doing that. But over time, this will start to fill us up. 21%, right? So we can go ahead and eat this, 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 that. Uh-huh. Great. My morale is still bad. It seems perpetually bad. It's very hard for us to raise it. So I'm going to say I have 858 coins. And I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any food that I can buy that will restore morale. That's a big no. I'll go ahead and buy this vegetable sourdough, and then I'll buy this ale. Alright, hunger, thirst, down, morale is back up because of the beer. We're a little bit boozed, but that's okay. By the time we get to the dungeon, we'll be alright. Just a little spirit lifter. Alright, let's go. Give me the mushroom. And we need to go down, so let's do it. By the way, sometimes my middle mouse button has some issues where the cursor snaps back and it's not working right, and it just stays as a plus button, or the arrow button instead of toggling back when I let go. And generally, if that happens to me, all I have to do is just click on the middle mouse button again to kind of clear it. All right, so let's explore. Where do we need to go? Down there looks pretty good. Actually, this is where I cleared out the last enemies, so let's go back up this way. These guys are tied up. I'm not going to mess with them. I can get my crossbow ready. I'm searching. Okay. There's some places for us to search. There's doors to open. We're above the entryway. All right. And let's open this. Step in, search, nothing. Okay. And let me just check out up here before well, I can loot quietly. I don't think this makes noise. There's an extra bottle of oil. I will tell you this. If you don't sell your oil, because you can use it for a caravan upgrade, and it's kind of, at least in my experience, unless you go to Bryn, finding oil in a shop is rather random. So it's a nice thing to just save for yourself. Alright, so there's nothing to burn up here, but there's no bad guys, so this is a loot party. I'm going to break everything we can. Excellent, excellent. Nail, caravan, rope, caravan, silver clasp. Silver clasp you can actually put in your coin purse as a valuable. Alright, more oil and a splint. Great. Oh, there was a wardrobe hiding back there. Hey, look at that. There's a turquoise. All right, do this. Put the turquoise in the pouch. All right, very good. Very good. Let's check over here. Magical gloves. Now, you see how they're ripped and torn? That means that they are below 50% durability. So you'd have to spend a bunch of money to get these to be good. And these are work gloves. These are tier 1. These are not what we want for Arna anyway. I want heavy armor. So this is kind of like not worth your time, in my opinion. But the healing salve is gold. I'm so glad to have found it. We got a leek and a charcoal chunk. Terrific. Is there anything around here? Yeah, we can break this down here. All right. Okay, so that's everything in that direction. So then let's kind of come back down here. Ah, the roaring pile of humans. Fantastic aroma, I'm sure. Okay, break this. Nothing. All right. I'm searching for traps. I don't find anything. I'm going to switch to my crossbow and start looting. These are hardly worth taking. They sell for 1. This agate, though, is good, and it can go in our purse. The comb also will sell for just about 0, and that's bad. So I'm not going to take any of that. I'm just going to keep looking for traps. Close my inventory, look for traps again. No traps. But also, ancient coins, those will go into our pouch. Piece of steel and piece of cloth. So we can repair all of our gear with these, which is great. Okay. Oh my god. That's funny. Well, we got a potato. Oh, we got optimism to trigger. I wasted some bolts. I meant to do that, break that crate open with my sword. I had the wrong thing selected. So there you go. That's what happens. Okay. So in this case, you know what? My durability is already low. So I'm just going to fully repair that. Oh man, my hat is really broken. That didn't even fix it at all. It was so broken. Wow. Well, we need another hat. What have I done? I can make some food. Antitoxin is a really good pickup. A little more food. Switch to my crossbow here. And search. Alright, there's a baddie. I'm just going to walk this bad guy back. Remember, we don't want to be back against the wall, and you could tell if it's an obstacle by the red box outline. I'm just going to push spacebar, wait for this guy, shoot him, reload, shoot. A couple of hits is great. Switch weapons, raise shield, seize the initiative, slice. Just about a flawless victory right there. Switch back to crossbow, reload. Another corpse pile, but just, yep, make sure. Sometimes I get too eager and run in. You still want to be careful and try to lure out enemies one by one if possible. It was a bad shot. We have 2 squares. Alright, switch. And seize the initiative. And cleave. And break the guy. Raise the shield. He hit us kind of hard right there. I'm bleeding. Okay. I took a step which I shouldn't have done. Immediately bandage yourself up. And I don't have any more bandages, which is sad. If we can get some more cloth scraps or a rag, we can make another one. Alright. I'm going to switch back to this. I'm going to go to that. There we go. Alright. 2 out of 3. Okay. That is 3 enemies, so we can't take that. So this is a situation where we have to run. And we're probably going to need to exit the dungeon and try to get this pod split up. If there's only 2, we have a chance. I see 2. That hit was really good. Okay, no, there's 3. I'm going to try one more time. If I would have hit again right there, I would have thought about it. I'm going to exit and I'm going to walk away. And I don't think they will follow us up unless they're adjacent. But it's what you want to do is we need to just wait. So we have to wait several turns. So get yourself up, heal up, and then just push spacebar a bit. You need to wait so that they have time to go back to their area where they were. I'm going to pick up this bog bean and just check it out. What do you do for me, buddy? Health restoration and health efficiency. Okay. And that's good for pain. I'm going to sort everything. Okay. So I'm going to switch back. I'm going to load my crossbow. We should be okay. After waiting that many turns, the enemy should not be on the screen anymore. We need to try to pull 1, and not as many as we did. 2 is okay, but 3 is a little bit much. Unless we can, if we would have hit the with the crossbow, it might have been worth it to try to stand in there and kill, but I'm gonna shout. This guy sees us. I'm just trying to pull him and only him back. We did get 2, unfortunately. But if it's just 2, again, we can at least try that. Alright, raise shield. So, we got knocked back. And it's explaining that some weapons, enemies, and abilities have the ability to knock you back. And if it's occupied, you will take damage and get dazed, which is why I explained this before to you and why we're not having our back against the wall. But you can use that against the enemy too. So if you can get them backed up against a wall and you have knockback, then you're in a really good spot. Now, there was a space because he knocked us back. It let us just raise our shield up, which is great. Of course, he put a bleed on. And that is such a shame. Jeez, this enemy. Will you die? Apparently not. Okay. Hopefully we don't die. I can apply a healing salve. But we're going to have to wait and pray that this bleed will just wear itself off and not kill us. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. The second healing salve did take care of the bleed. Now, I don't know if the bleed just timed out or if healing salves have a chance to take care of it says injury treatment plus 12%, so maybe over a certain threshold it just gets rid of it. Either way, I'm thrilled that that's not there anymore, because that would have really hurt us. Alright, I'm gonna drink. And now we're totally fine. We've got this. We are hungry, so let's stand up. And, eat. This is not as efficient as if we, were to cook all that. But we're in the field. Let's just eat. That healing salve really came in handy. I should have bought some more bandages. I didn't. When you have like these kind of ghoulish enemies, they try to bite you and they create a bleed is what I believe is going on here. Alright. So there is a third enemy. We know that. Okay, now there's another enemy, which I was really not hoping to see. Ow. Alright, we got to get this enemy. I'm going to have to do it like this. I really don't want to. There's a tile behind us, but I don't want them to just keep raining on us with that psionic ability, so I'm just going to switch over like this. And wait. And I will move down. Raise shield. Wait. Alright, here we go. We didn't get dazed. Alright. Unidentified potion. How about that? My head is, again, really hurt because my hat sucks. So, we will healing salve it. Alright. We're so close. You can use this ladle for your caravan upgrade. Herbal extract is not bad. We could sell this wire. There is a trap right there. There is a bad guy here. Oh, what? I guess it's a scream or something, but there's no line of fire. Like, there's a clear corner between us. Whatever. That's fine. Most annoying enemy ever with that. Okay, well, I hit them through the wall. Then, fine. As long as that happens, then it's fine. Alright, there's a lot of enemies here. We are in pain, so I'm going to go ahead and just herbal extract to get rid of the pain. I'm going to eat that. And I'm going to eat this hemp, and I'm going to take a drink. Looks good. There's the pile. So we're done. So now we can go claim the reward. Or we can continue to just loot this place, which I think we should. But there is generally a boss-type monster in here, and that might be something that we run away from. Onion. Alright, so we have our crowbar. I'm going to come over to this this spike trap, and I'm just going to disarm with crowbar. And it's just 20 experience. It does take a charge from your crowbar's durability. Here's a bad guy here. Here. I'm just going to try to pull this one guy. That's some expert shooting. Alright, well that guy died easily. No traps that I see. This trap is here. It's already been triggered though. Library. So this could be, I mean, disenchantment scroll is fine. It's not the best, but what we're looking for would be a treaty of some kind. A treaty is like, that's garbage. A skill book would just be so wonderful. Here you go. And now, we already know this one, but it does give you 25 experience anyway, and we can sell it. This is a nice sellable, the sheath. Unfortunately, we keep getting these disenchantment scrolls, which are not good. Better than a stick, but just barely. Alright, so we still have a little bit left to explore in this dungeon, if we want. I mean, and we can bail at any time. This is actually really small. Whatever's back here. There shouldn't be any enemies in here either. Alright, just break this crate. Hope there's something inside. Man, they locked it for 2 nails. Ugh. Alright, well, we did get inside. And there's another section over here of the map that we might want to explore. Oh, wait, here's a crate down here. Okay, here's a bad guy. So I'm going to lure them over. Just going to wait for them. They have that scream ability, so... Oh, are they not coming? Hey, come on. I got thirsty. I guess my throat got sore because I'm yelling so much. Alright, so, we're getting some good experience. And there might be some more enemies in here, or we might be able to keep looting. But either way, we've got this contract done. We can return it in... You see how there's 3 different locations with the kind of yellow fleur-de-lis? So we could go here and return it. I think the bailiff might be present. We could go to the roadside tower to get some extra money, or we could go... Oh, never mind. Derp. Ignore what I said. I was thinking this was the Drunken Woodsman. Osbrook will give us more Osbrook reputation. If the bailiff's in Mill, the representative from Bryn will get more Bryn reputation, and here we can get more money but less rep. I'm looking to get a little bit more Osbrook rep, but that's just me. We can return it whenever we're ready, or we could keep exploring, and we'll get into that next time. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'll check you next time. Take care.